Alright, so we're jumping back into some Rust. Kind of tired. Last night was Saturday, which is our community stream over on Mushroom Gaming. We were up pretty late, did a little bit of quote unquote Cards Against Humanity, kind of rip-off version of it. But then we had done Scribble IO, I believe it was what it was called. Little Pictionary style game. Just a few things. Then we did I don't know, probably a good 4 hours of 7 Days to Die, just trying to get a little bit of work done over on that server. So had a pretty long night. I believe it was somewhere around 4 a.m. for me before we finished. But overall, pretty good uh, stream. So if you didn't see the last episode, I had put a whole bunch of the oil in there to refine it. So that should give us the gas we need for quite a while. I'm more or less being stopped by scrap at the moment, but I'm kind of tired of just doing the same thing over and over and over again as far as just going to the same exact area. I'm going to do a little exploring. Duke got me a timer going, so you'll probably hear that going off every so often. That's just going to let me know when I need to stop the video. I'm going to try to keep them to around 20 minutes. Uh, might go longer on a few of them today just because I have the time for the upload if I want to do longer ones at the moment. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do my best to try to just do around 20-minute videos just so I know they'll upload pretty quickly. That's still going to be about a 2-hour upload time, but 2 hours isn't that bad. But for now, we're just going to take pretty much anything we can from here because we can just throw it in the refiner and keep going, and kind of a nice cycle here. But I'd like to get the base to maybe one more floor bigger. I'm still debating. That's why I ain't done much with it, and that's why I left the roof just as wood. That way it'll be easier to destroy. But I ain't sure exactly how I want the base to go. Just because I haven't had a lot of time to really stop and think. I'm just trying to get us kind of progressed where we need to be. Uh, Weapons and stuff wise, which I mean, it's going. It could definitely be a lot better, but it is going. I'm getting pretty good loot from just hitting these up, but I'd really like to be able to start hitting some bigger actual monuments. But I need a radiation suit to be able to actually go loot the good stuff out of them. Not going to take the large wooden sign. I actually can make them. I went ahead and researched the one I had found, I believe, last video before. So we're just going to grab this, hop down here, and get us all these car parts over there. So there's another one. Yeah, that looks about right. Back while that's going. scrap. That will kind of finish up this area. What? Ooh, that's a good one. It's pretty far down in that line of expansions, so but we're going to keep moving. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting at least, I mean, minimal needs to be 100 scrap every single run. Regardless of inventory situation, I gotta make sure I'm bringing in the scrap. So, definitely ain't gonna quit just because I get a few little things here and there that fill up my inventory. And I'll just juggle things around if I get something I absolutely do need to pick up. But pretty much, I got a large bit of stuff that I don't want to have to get rid of. And I got quite a bit of sewing kits already, so not too worried about taking that one. But also, need to... I ain't sure the best way to do it. I mean, rockets would be best, but any kind of explosive to be able to research to make those would be great to take care of our little tank issue over there. Ooh, that is what I'm talking about. Is it worth taking? You know what? Those are only worth metal fragments. So we can take the low grade because I already got some. You know what? I got 100. Well, probably close to 50,000 or so charcoal gathered up by now, just sitting around. In fact, storage is going to become an issue really quickly again, but I really like to keep everything kind of clean looking. I'd like more of those shelves. It ain't worth going down there at the moment, just because I do got quite a bit on me. But I'd still like to get lucky, hit a few little scrap up before I have to make it back to the base. So just keep going and be very, very careful not to get lit up by anything. Alright, choices, choices, choices. One spring can go in here. The real question is, that's nearly broke, but that'd be a cheap way to make them. And, you know what, it's short. I don't need that 1,000 coal. Kinda do want that pressure plate, too. Debating... It's a lot of them, but I want that pressure plate. Really don't like throwing out metal fragments or anything like that, just because I need so many of them. It's a loud deer. I don't like how everything sounds the same, like when it's walking, I mean, it sounds like people are walking by me and it'll be an animal. I wish it was a slightly different sound, just so I knew, like, hey, that's an animal, not a person. Dive goggles ain't even worth it anyways. I have at least one of them back at the base. And time to get the flashlight out. Alright. Now we can make our way back. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead, pause the video here, and I'll be back as soon as I get back to the base, get some stuff organized, probably daytime. Back, once again, all I done was emptied out my inventory. I'm out of scrap for the most part. I believe I only have 81 left. Went ahead, researched some of those blueprints or items I'd found in the blueprints so I can make more. It is hard for me to do that to a hazmat suit, but that I really want, but I want to be able to make them as well, so we're just going to either hope we find one or get the 500 scrap I need. That's the only thing holding me back from making the workbench I'll need to be able to craft them. Need a level 2 workbench, but 500 scrap is not easy to come across with the limited inventory you have, because clearly you shuffle only so much, but and I know if I went got a horse, put a saddlebag on it, which I could make with some leather, it'd give me a little bit more carrying capacity for stuff, but then I gotta deal with how do I get a horse down the beach. So good in daytime. In fact, I need to stop using the jackhammer to break these. That's expensive. Do not want a mailbox. Ooh, don't think I got the huge wooden sign. Or maybe it is the huge wooden sign I have. Anyways, I know I got a few signs already, but we'll take it just in case. Keep on moving. Yeah, it'd be nice to get one of the vehicles up and running. It just, you know, you gotta hope you get some decent stuff there to be able to piece them together. Clearly, those parts will break pretty quickly. Go ahead and take that. You know what? We can eat that. That'll get us kind of looking fresh again. Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and take those each. That might be worth keeping a little bit on me. Once again, the pork stuff is more or less for anybody who joins in who's never played, who might be having problems. Slowly get rid of it here and there when I can, throwing it out. But I personally just choose not to eat it just because it is something I had to spawn in when setting up the server. And I figure if I keep a little bit for new people joining, that might give them a little hand surviving the first day or two. But since we're here, I got a little bit of uh, ammo on me, and I could use some better. Well, I mean, the loot I'm getting ain't bad, but I could use different loot table loot. So we're gonna see what we can do down here real quick against some of these guys. I would really like a rifle for doing this, just because the longer hallways. But if I don't freak out and panic, this won't be bad. Because I got maybe 8 minutes or so tops, and I need to start a different video. Yeah, see. So, what's the play here? Not that. Bandage up real quick. Just one of them right there, good. And was not worth it. Was not worth it. In fact, he ain't even worth cutting up to try to get the fat or anything from. There's another one. He's closing in on me. He must be behind that door then. Alright, oh yeah, and these just go down another freaking 100 feet. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it to get all the way down there and be in the dark with a few minutes left in this video. So, plus, I mean, the good loot is going to be off of those guys. Yeah, we're just going to kind of go up here, go back to the top, somewhere where it's decently safe. I'll just go ahead, cut, and we'll go straight into the next video. I am still debating on trying to start doing some editing. Never done video editing before like that, so I ain't really sure where to even start or what program to use. I know there's quite a few out there, uh, but I really don't need like a professional like studio. Don't plan to actually spend hours editing. Just would be nice to be able to cut chunks here and there out and maybe piece some together. But yeah, that would be about the extent of me editing anything, just due to not having time. But yeah, we're going to cut this here and keep exploring since it's a fresh day.